Imagine a wild monkey. Not one deep in an untouched jungle, but one living right on the edge of a bustling human city or a busy tourist site. You might think that their life is a simple one of finding fruit and avoiding predators. But that is the old story. Today, these monkeys are not just living in nature, they are living in the human world. Their environment is defined by plastic bags, smartphone screens, and the relentless flash of tourist cameras. What happens when the ancient instinct of a wild animal meets the 21st century? The result is a behavioral evolution, so rapid and dramatic that it completely changes how we think about monkey intelligence. They are becoming experts in human technology and laziness. They are adapting, and their new life skills are both brilliant and deeply worrying. Before we dive into this fascinating new chapter of monkey life, I want to remind you to hit that subscribe button for our channel MonkeyLove. We are committed to bringing you the most unique and important stories from the primate world. Also, please take a quick moment to like this video and share it with someone who loves wildlife. Your support keeps us going. Now, let us look at the new world of the urban monkey. For most of their history, monkeys have survived by knowing their plants, their predators, and their landscape. But for a macaque living near a tourist temple, or a baboon near an African roadside, the survival rulebook has been rewritten. The first and most obvious change is the shift in their diet. Wild food requires energy to find and energy to process. Berries must be plucked, seeds must be shelled, and leaves must be chewed. But human trash offers a jackpot. A discarded fast food wrapper holds the energy equivalent of hours of foraging. Monkeys quickly learn that a garbage bin is a reliable and easy source of calories. This shift changes everything about their day. When a monkey stops spending all day looking for food, it gains free time. This extra time is then used for other things. They might spend more time socializing, which could change the structure of their groups. More often, they spend it in new kinds of conflicts. Suddenly, the biggest fight is not over a prime sleeping branch, but over the tastiest discarded soda bottle. This new diet of processed human food is also fundamentally changing their biology. Researchers are finding that monkeys that rely on human trash are heavier and have less diverse gut bacteria. They are essentially developing the same kind of modern diet-related health issues that plague humans. It makes you wonder if they are sacrificing their health for convenience. Now let us consider the truly bizarre side of this adaptation: the interaction with human technology. You have probably seen the videos of monkeys seemingly using a smartphone. It is adorable, but it is also a sign of a massive shift in how they process information. Monkeys are naturally curious, and they are great at imitation. When they see humans constantly staring at and interacting with a small, shiny object, their curiosity is piqued. They realize that these rectangular items are extremely valuable to humans. This realization has led to one of the most stunning new monkey behaviors. In places like Bali, certain troops of long-tailed macaques have developed a complex kidnapping or ransom scheme. They do not just steal a tourist's phone or sunglasses out of curiosity. They steal it for leverage. The monkeys have learned that if they hold a valuable item like a smartphone or a camera, the frantic human owner will trade a preferred food item, like fruit or a treat, to get it back. But the real genius is in their ability to negotiate. Researchers have found that these monkeys will demand a higher price for a more valuable item. They will hold out for a bigger or better food reward for a phone than for a simple hat. This is not instinctual behavior. This is learned economic theory. It is a cultural behavior passed down from one generation of monkeys to the next. The young monkeys watch the experienced thieves and learn the value hierarchy of human goods. This change in behavior has serious implications for their social structure. It is possible that the monkeys who are best at this thievery and negotiation become the most dominant. They get the most food and they get to look good in front of the females. The biggest, toughest male in the group might now be the smartest and fastest thief. This completely rewrites the rules of status in a monkey society. Now let us turn our attention to the cameras. The omnipresent camera, whether on a phone or a large tourist device, creates a specific and powerful response in many primates. This phenomenon is called the observer effect. Monkeys are incredibly aware of human attention. When a human points a camera at them, the monkey knows it is being watched intently. For some species, like certain macaques, this attention is seen as an opportunity. They learn that performing for the camera can lead to a reward, usually food tossed by a tourist trying to get a better photo. This can turn a wild animal into a performer or a beggar. Their natural behaviors are replaced by learned habits aimed at exploiting the human observer. But for other monkey species, the camera is a source of stress. Researchers who study primates know that consistent and intense observation can raise the monkey's stress hormones like cortisol. The presence of tourists and their close proximity is perceived as a threat, especially if the tourists break the rules and get too close. The monkey may start displaying what are called self-directed behaviors. They might scratch themselves excessively, groom themselves when they do not need to, or yawn when they are not tired. These are displacement behaviors, a way of managing anxiety and stress. The camera, which is meant to capture a moment of peace and beauty, can actually be causing significant internal turmoil for the subject. It is a paradox of wildlife tourism. What is even more interesting is how some monkeys treat the camera itself as a threat. In certain areas, monkeys have learned to associate the camera with a sudden flash of light or a loud click, which can be startling. They learn to avoid people with cameras, or they become aggressive towards them, seeing the device as an object of conflict. This is a brilliant example of associative learning, where they link a piece of technology to a negative experience. It is a defense mechanism developed in just a few decades. Think about how long it takes human evolution to make a change. These monkeys are adapting in real time. The rise of the smartphone has also created a new kind of risk. Monkeys are not just stealing phones for ransom. Sometimes they are just curious. They put the devices in their mouths, they chew on them, and they pull them apart. This exposes them to things they were never meant to ingest. Plastic is a massive problem. Monkeys foraging in trash frequently ingest microplastics and the toxic chemicals that leach out of discarded items. These chemicals, known as endocrine disrupting chemicals, can interfere with their hormones and their reproductive health. This means that a discarded plastic bottle is not just an eyesore, it is a potential threat to the next generation of monkeys. This is a silent danger that is often overlooked in the fun videos of monkeys playing with human items. Furthermore, the increased interaction with humans due to trash and cameras leads to a higher risk of disease transmission. Humans can pass diseases to monkeys, and monkeys can pass them back to us. When a monkey is touching a tourist, is hand or rifling through a used tissue in a garbage bin, the chances of zoonotic disease transmission skyrocket. This constant physical overlap is an ecological risk factor that did not exist when monkeys lived deeper in the forests. It is a trade-off for the easy meal. They are trading health for calories. Finally, the biggest change of all is the loss of wildness. Monkeys that are highly dependent on humans for food lose their natural fear of people. This might seem harmless, but it is deadly for them. They lose the skills to find diverse food sources. If the tourists suddenly disappear or the garbage collection changes, they become reliant on a system that is completely unreliable. They start to become pests to the local human population, leading to increased conflict and, in some tragic cases, to culling. The monkey that once ran from a human now runs towards a human, expecting a reward. This dependency is the most significant and irreversible change in their behavior. It is a loss of ecological memory. The story of the monkey and modern human society is a powerful lesson. These intelligent, highly adaptable creatures are not just passive victims of our presence. They are actively learning, exploiting, and changing to survive in the new world we have created for them. Their intelligence is their greatest asset, but it is also leading them down a path of dependence and health risks. They are rapidly evolving into a new kind of urban primate, a hybrid species defined by its relationship with us. The challenge for conservationists and for us is to find a way to let them be wild again before their new learned habits become impossible to break. If you enjoy videos like this one, please take a second to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support is crucial in helping us continue to explore these important topics. Also, comment down below which monkey topic would you like to see from us next. We love hearing your suggestions. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.